For a long time, something strange kept happening at the end of my days. I was busy all day, answering messages, watching a few videos, checking social media for a minute. But when the day ended, nothing important had really moved forward. No real progress, just activity. And eventually, I realized something uncomfortable. I didn't have a time problem, I had a direction problem. So I started changing a few small things about how I used my time. Not complicated productivity systems, just a few rules that slowly changed how my days worked. And over time, these rules stopped my days from disappearing. Rule number 1. Decide tomorrow today. Every night before I sleep, I write down 3 things that must move forward tomorrow. Only 3, not 10, not 20, just 3 meaningful actions. I call this the rule of 3 because when you wake up without direction, your brain automatically chooses the easiest activity. Checking your phone, scrolling, doing some small tasks that feel productive but actually move nothing forward. But when the day begins with 3 clear priorities, your brain already knows where to go. There is no confusion, just direction. Rule number 2. Protect the first hour. The second rule changed my days more than I expected. I protect the first hour of my morning. No phone, no social media, no random information. I call this the golden hour because the first hour of your day quietly decides what kind of day you are going to have. If you start your day consuming information, your brain becomes reactive. But if you start by creating something, thinking, or working on something meaningful, your brain shifts into a completely different mode. You start the day in control, not distracted. But even with a clear plan and a strong start, something else was still slowing me down every day, and it took me a while to realize what it was. Rule number 3. Remove friction. Most procrastination isn't laziness, it's friction. If starting something feels complicated, your brain delays it. So I started making starting easier. If I wanted to read tomorrow, the book is already on my desk. If I wanted to study, the materials are already prepared. If I want to work, the workspace is already clean. These small preparations remove the invisible resistance that usually stops action. When starting becomes easy, progress becomes much more natural. Rule number 4. Reduce decision fatigue. Another thing that wastes time quietly is decision fatigue. Every decision drains mental energy. What should I do next? What task matters most? What should I work on first? When your brain keeps making small decisions all day, it becomes tired. Entire brains choose easy distractions. So I removed unnecessary decisions. My priorities are already clear. My tasks are already planned. This frees my mind to focus on doing the work instead of deciding what to do. But the habit that made the biggest difference for me was something much simpler than I expected. Rule number 5. Deep work windows. Instead of working randomly throughout the day, I started working in focused blocks, usually around 45 to 60 minutes. During that time, there is only one task, no switching, no checking notifications, no multitasking. I call this the deep work window because when your brain stays with one task long enough, something interesting happens. You begin to think more clearly, work becomes faster, and progress becomes deeper. One focused hour can often accomplish more than 3 distracted ones. But even with all these habits, there was still one thing that could quietly destroy an entire day. Rule number 6 and the final one. Remove time traps. The biggest time traps today don't look dangerous. Short videos, endless scrolling, random content that never really ends. You open your phone for a minute and suddenly 30 minutes disappear. So I created simple boundaries, not extreme rules, just limits. Because if you don't protect your attention, something else will take it. And most platforms are designed to keep you there as long as possible. The truth is, time rarely disappears all at once. It disappears slowly, in small distractions, small delays, small habits repeated every day. But once you start protecting your time, something surprising happens. Your days stop feeling random and they start feeling intentional. If you're trying to build a life where your days actually move forward, subscribe. Because on this channel, I'm not just talking about productivity. We are learning how to use our time on purpose.